What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. PC Monk here with another Bitcoin video, and in this video, obviously, I want to talk about Bitcoin. Without further ado, let's jump in. I think today is pumping day. Now, I've been saying that we're gonna go low, we're gonna go low, we're gonna go to that 25.1, we're gonna go to that 24.8. I don't think so anymore because we've been holding this range. This range was a little bit lower. It was this, but now I picked it back up into this. And I think this is what it is. This it's been holding the 25.3 very nice. And we'll have to probably see if it wants to pump or not today. I feel like since we've been holding this a lot, and then on a 4-hour basis, we had this candle close above that two-day uh two-day previous day closes. I think we're gonna go higher. Now it really depends on this candle too, if it wants to be a retest of this previous day close or it wants to pick it back up, right? But without further ado, guys, we're still playing in this range, and we have to see what this 4-hour candle will give us. Obviously, Bitcoin's been respecting the 3-hour time frame a lot, and the 3-hour time frame shows us this. So the RSI doesn't look very much good because I think it's struggling to go up as the price is struggling to go up. So we essentially could see another downside to this dotted yellow line. If this holds, then we might go higher. If this doesn't hold, then we're probably gonna finally slice through this 25.3. There's a lot of orders probably getting in here, and if you take a look at it, guys, this was the first one, this was the second one, and this was the third one, right? And each of them we could see a little bit of wick happening right here, and this is a 3-hour. Maybe on the 4-hour the wicks are a little bit clearer, and there you are. So could this be market makers? Yeah, it could be, but I don't know. Why would they open longs here? I mean, the only reason they would open longs here because we're gonna go higher, right? We're gonna go to that 29.3 at least. That's what I hope. If not, then I don't know why they open longs, or this could be just one market maker who thinks we're gonna go up. It's opening longs on this level, and then when the price goes lower and finally goes below this, that market maker has to actually close his longs, or in another word, has to sell the position. So, and that will, help the market to cascade more into the lower side, probably around here, as I will say. But uh, there's more things to put up to this. But this is the bull side, guys. So the reason that's why I'm saying it could be bullish is because we're holding here, and uh, the RSI. Anything else doesn't really look good other than, we're just holding the price right here. With that being said, now I want to talk about some bearish movement. Now, I don't know if you guys seen this pattern before or not. I mean, I think everybody know this pattern now. This pattern, we've seen it a lot, right? And it depends on the move, but usually when we go up one candle, come down 3 candle, and then we go higher with another momentum candle, right? So this looks like more like a retest, but the only volume that stands out in this whole couple of days of movement or ranging around here is this volume and this volume, and this volume is lower than this. So hopefully we get some movement today. I mean, bullish or bearish aside, this is kind of boring, right? But the RSI doesn't really look good. It doesn't consist any patterns, at least to my knowledge. But the RSI from 1 hour to 4 hour, especially the 3 hour, does not look good. The 4 hour hasn't yet reached the uh, extreme, and right now with this uh, situation right here, I think it's gonna come down a little bit. Maybe on the 4 hour, right? I clicked on something. but whatever. On the 4 hour, we're gonna do something like this. It's a possibility, and this will form probably, around New York market open, or like maybe 3 hours into the market, into the New York stock market. But we'll see what happened. We'll see if this really wants to play out or not. Now, the other thing I want to talk about in the bearish move is this pattern right here, this big pattern. We've seen this a lot probably on the lower time frame where we have a big candle and then there's a couple of candles going slowly to the upside and then they make it like that. Now I marked two of them, which is this one and this one. As you guys can see, with this one we went lower, and when this one we did went a little bit more lower than this one. Now these two are both on 15 minutes time frame, so I'm just gonna have to do this and talk it through. Now this is the first one. Essentially looks like more to this one, right? We went up, we came down, and then we picked it back up slowly to the range of the extreme of the initial move. My bad. My mouse is stuck. Hold on. All right. So, and then we picked it up to the initial move, and then we came back down. And all we care is about this move. We don't care about the rest of it right now. And the same in here, as you guys could see, we had this big up move, got rejected, then we crawled back down here. I'm sorry, we crawled back up here, then we got rejected. Again, something like what it's doing right now. But, it could not be necessarily that, because on the 15 minutes, what you see in here is a little bit of a descending wedge, something like this, right? It's a descending wedge. So, could just break out to the upside, but keep in mind this is 15 minutes. So any bullish move on a 15 minutes pattern could be just a little, not too much. So let's not, wait for like a 28K or something, but we could just come to the extreme around here and then, hold it a little bit more and then completely crash it. That's a possibility. And yeah, that's it, guys. I mean, we're still in this range. I don't have anything new to add other than just reviewing what we talked about and where we are. We could see right here the if you guys remember, this big rising broadening wedge that we have, the two red lines. Okay, so right now, if I want to zoom in, we could see we're below it and it's getting rejected at it. So this could again be a sign of that we're gonna go lower and the pump's not gonna happen. But if it is, then we might just gonna do it without touching that 25.1. And but yeah, this pattern is playing. We'll see if this pattern is valid. If this pattern doesn't play out, then I think we could see a little bit of upside. Okay, now when I say a little bit of upside, obviously, let me put it back on 1 hour. Obviously, the first aim is let me hello, yeah. So obviously, the first aim is to get to the point of control again and hold it there, okay? Because we're not holding the point of control. What we're doing is we touched it and then we got rejected. So we need to break through this point of control and go higher, go into this value area high, which is now lower than before. So my aim is to at least come around this area, which is the fair value gap if we turn on the Lux algo, as you guys can see. Now on the lower time frame, as you guys can see, we still have a demand zone right here that we could come up and touch it and go even a little bit higher, make a double top. That's a possibility. But yeah, that's all, guys. I don't have anything else to say on BTC. So I've told you guys two patterns, once which will go up, and the other one which we probably gonna go down because of the reasoning I mentioned. Now, one thing is interesting is Dixie. You guys remember yesterday I was talking about Dixie. I said we're gonna do a beautiful head and shoulder, which turned out to be wrong. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, the head is wrong. The whole thing, I don't know yet. The whole thing, I don't know yet. But if Bitcoin, I mean, if this is the head, then the shoulder will probably be a little bit higher, something like this. Something like this. Does that make sense? I'm still playing this head and shoulder. We'll see what happened. Obviously, we do have a head and shoulder right here. This would be the left shoulder. This would be the head. And maybe we do something like this. Would this be the right shoulder? So it could be something like this, that we have a head and shoulder inside of a head and shoulder, right? And but right now, Dixie does look like a little bit topped out. Uh, what it's doing is trying to hold this blue line, this navy blue line, which is 104, but it's kind of getting rejected, to be honest. I don't see much hope here. I mean, it could just again pick it back up and go higher, but it definitely needs a little bit of room to breathe. And with this, maybe we see that a little bit of room, a little bit of downside for Dixie. With that, all the uh, stock market, we're going to pick it back up. Now let's take a look at the stock market, and then we'll call it a day. Now, stock market is doing not bad, but not as good as we thought. And the reason is because, as we could see right here, is we first of all, we dropped. Now, we finally played what we wanted, right? What we wanted is to come around here and clean this, sweep this low area and fill the fair value gap around here, which we did. There is another one here, which I don't think we're going to fill it. I think it will hold here and then it will go higher. And with that being said, we go high today on the stock market. Yeah, right here, we cleaned this. We thought we could go around here. Well, this could be still a play, but right now, what the RSI is showing us on the 30 minutes is we're a little bit to the extreme. So we might, even come a little bit lower around this supply zone before we pick it back up. I'm sorry, around this demand zone. I always mix these demand and supply zones, always, although I've been using them a lot. So, well, with that being said, I wanted to show you guys on one more thing. And I wanted to actually talk about SPX. I forgot, but whatever. One thing to mention, guys. Yes, Nasdaq is holding it better than SPX. SPX literally came way down. Oh, I wanted to check uh, SPX higher time frame RSI. So as you guys can see right here, we do have a pattern that consists of a push to the upside. This is the pattern, which it does something like this, and then it picks it back up, right? So this is the 1 hour that has the pattern. The 4 hour is actually doing the mini pattern. You see we bounced up a little bit, but it either has to follow it with a dump and then bounce, or it could just go a little bit higher and do this. This is a possibility too. We'll see what happened with today's RSI on SPX. That was on 3 hour, and the 4 hour essentially has more room to dump. We'll see what happened here. Now, same with Nasdaq. Nasdaq, like I said, holding better than SPX, but they both exited the descending wedge that we draw right here. And the one that we drew right here, they both exited it. And right now, looking at it at a 4 hour, this looks like a, oops, hold on. Like I was saying, guys, looking at this at the 4 hour, this gives us the bearish retest sign and the continuation to the downside, but we'll have to see that how's ES1's doing, because ES1's actually doing the downside right now. So we'll have to see how this goes. And well, when on the New York Times, will we have a sweep to the lower before we pick it back up, or it's just going to go up? And obviously, we could just go down too. The sell-off continues. Yesterday was a sell-off on the stock market. We'll see what happened today. And that would be it, guys. So just conclude. Today really depends on the stock. If stock wants to continue their sell-off, continue to sell off around 43.69. then we're probably going to have the sell-off with Bitcoin too. If they want to rally to the upside or just, just a small pullback to the upside, Bitcoin will follow as well. That being said, guys, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay green. Until next time, bye.